mic down?
Yeah.
There on the side? So.
Welcome everyone. Welcome Torbjörn. So I think you said yourself that this is a tournament in the past that you absolutely love playing, tied fourth last year. What is it that's so special about the Nordea Masters game?
I think for me personally it's an iconic event. Growing up, obviously being from Denmark also, just a tournament I've always watched on TV. A lot of big players, there's one here and contended here. So yeah, for me and for me also it was my first European Tour event. So it's just, it's a special week for me and a week I would love to do well in.
Obviously you have done well here in the past. Are you feeling confident coming into this week?
Yeah, I mean I feel like I've worked a lot on my game. I feel like I've obviously played some good golf. It's been very busy. I played a lot of week, but that's a good thing also because I feel like my game is good and I haven't had that much time to just work on my game, but more to just play golf, and I think that's been a good thing.
You're quite modestly saying that you've played some quite good golf. I mean, you had that fantastic win in Italy, and since then, some great results. Tied second at BMW, tied third at Bridgestone. You must be feeling pretty good about your game just now.
Yeah, I've had some. I think the change has just been. I've had some good weekends, and that's been the change this year compared to last year. I feel like last year I put myself in some good spots after Friday, but struggled a little bit on Saturday. Where this year I feel like I've done very well, and on the weekends, especially the last 3 or 4 months. It's been good fun, going out there on a Sunday and just build the round up and keep trying to push and trying to make birdies.
Take some questions.
Has your bag arrived?
Yes, it did this morning. It did. I'm very happy.
Was that the spare set or the...
No, it was my set from America. My spare set has still not arrived, but that doesn't matter. I don't care about that one. But my set has got here this morning, and I'm looking forward to seeing the course.
If you're looking at the live ropes, for example, they set you as the big-time favorite for this tournament. They can only get a million times the money back if you win. Do you think that's a realistic bet?
I think in general, golf betting is very bad. I don't think they give enough on the odds. I know some of my friends have been betting on golf, and they've told me what the odds are sometimes, and I think they're very, very poor. So I don't think if you want to make money, you should bet on golf.
How much do you think about the Ryder Cup?
Well, it's obviously been difficult not to think about it. I've got the question quite a lot the last month or so, but like I've said, I've tried not to think about it at all, and that's obviously difficult. But really trying to just put my head down and concentrate about my game. And to be fair, it's been pretty easy because the tournament has been that big, and tournaments I would love to do well in, and obviously with the majors and Rolex events, it's tournaments that I would love to win, and especially winning a major at some point in my career is my biggest goal. So in that way, it's been a bit easier to keep the Ryder Cup away. But yeah, it is difficult. It's obviously, I would love to be in Paris. I'd love to play for Europe. But I mean, I can only try and go out every day on the golf course and try and play good golf and show that I'm good enough to be in the team. And I have two good weeks to try and play well in and try to put myself in the team. And that's all I can do.
Thomas is here close watching by.
Yeah, he's been there a lot of weeks. Yeah, I mean, Thomas and I are great friends, and obviously been for a long time. I don't think necessarily that makes it better for me. I think it might make it worse, but I mean, for me, I'd love to make the team. I would love to get in that top 8, and that's my goal. And if I don't, we'll see what happens.
How often do you talk to him about this?
I haven't talked to Thomas sort of the last probably 4 or 5 months really about the Ryder Cup. We pretty much kept that away. I think last year we talked a bit about it because obviously we're very good friends, and it's a massive part of him being a captain. There's a lot of things for him to do. So we did talk about it quite a lot last year, but this year not so much.
Torbjörn, you've spoken about almost rediscovering your form during a rain and going out to the range and some of these things. Can you give us a bit more insight into that, as to what specifically happened, that you go from one place to another?
Yeah, I mean it's difficult probably to put down to words really, but I really struggled on that 9 holes in Italy on Thursday, and we got that rain delay, and I got on rains, and you know I think we had an hour and a half in the clubhouse before I got to the rains, and I was sort of like thinking and looking on my phone a little bit what I've done in the past, and I just found something in my setup which is, I mean it's small things, like I felt like if I could stand a bit more shut with my feet and feel like I have more stability in my legs, so I would put it so my legs would look like they're shot and my shoulders would be more on target, and that would keep my my right hip from spinning too much, so it would make it easier to keep it more on target. And I tried that for 30 minutes and I felt like this is pretty good, and I went out, hit a great shot on 10, made birdie, hit it to like 8 feet, and made birdie on the next I think also, and yeah, shot 4 under something on that back 9, and then I just kept on trying to do that for the rest of the week.
Any more questions?
So you got 2 more to play this week and next week?
This week in Denmark. Yeah. No. No matter what, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Back to this week, do you feel like you're the favourite, or do you feel like you're the big star of the show?
I've seen there's a lot of good players in this field. Obviously, I've had a lot of good weeks the last 3 months, and you know, there's a guy here. There's won a couple of majors, and I don't know how many tournaments he's won, but like 10, 15, I guess. And so I would say he's a more favourite than I am. But yeah, obviously with the form I've had and stuff, and I love coming to Sweden and play. Yeah, I would put myself in one of the top favourites. Yeah.
Great, thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Torbjörn.
Thank you.